I am going to live to be 110 years old, and one of the important things that factors into longevity, being healthy in older age, is your mindset. And having an abundance mindset, which I talk about on my channel all the time, is really what's necessary to get you there, okay? Hey, welcome to Spirit Soul Sense, information for your soul. I am Shareece, and having an abundance mindset is going to get you what you want in life. What is an abundance mindset? I like to posit abundance against scarcity. Scarcity is you're feeling like there's not enough, you're missing out, whatever you want is never gonna happen. And an abundance mindset is really the opposite of that. You view yourself as being enough. You view the world as having enough of whatever it is that you want. You don't think that things are going to run out. You don't view other people as competition that's taking something from you, because the world supplies. Like whatever it is that you need, the world has in abundance. So you don't have to worry or stress about it. Focusing on having a positive mindset is very important because life is chaotic, Earth is chaos, right? The aliens are watching us like, have you seen what happened on Earth? It is wild out here. And so you have to guard your mind against whatever is happening in the world because it can influence you. I went through a period of unlearning and learning to deprogram myself from the matrix. I like that wording because I really like the matrix. But the point is, there is so much information that is being thrown at us to try to control our behavior, get us to buy stuff, get us to follow people, get us to act in a certain way so that people in control can stay in control. Your job is to realize you have a purpose here on earth. What is your purpose? Give back, love people, be kind. And part of reaching your purpose means that there are going to be challenges. I did a video on the hero's journey. Did I do a video on hero's journey? I think it was about Simba and the hero's journey. The hero's journey is what we see in movies all the time. Challenges happen, something bad happens in the hero's life. All the Marvel movies have the same formula, which is, why they're so popular, because they reflect so much of the life that we live. You go through things, you go through struggles, and you have an opportunity to learn and grow from these experiences, become stronger, learn the lesson, help other people, give back, or you can wallow in the fact that bad things happen to you. Because bad things happen to everybody. Every one of us are gonna die one day. I'm just gonna die when I'm 110. Everyone loses people. Everyone loses something that they really wanted. Everyone has challenges on their way to reaching their goals, which is why I really enjoy looking at the backstory of people who are very successful. Because the only way you can become very successful is by going through a lot of challenges, by sacrificing some things, by growing, evolving. And a lot of times it's a painful process, and you lose a lot of people on the way. The journey up the mountain is often arduous and lonely, but there are other people at the top. There are lots of other people at the top. So even though the people that you started with may not be ending up there with you, it's your job as a human being evolving on this earth school, as what's his name, Gary Zukav would say, is to grow. Your job is to grow and evolve, because as we individually grow, the whole consciousness of the earth elevates. So I heard someone say that it's very hard to have positive thoughts all the time, and I would agree. Our mind, because of the ego, has a tendency to focus on the negative. So what I've heard recommended is that instead of trying to increase all your positive thoughts, right? You can do that through affirmations. But before you get to the point where you're, just jumping from negative thoughts to positive thoughts, you can work on no thought. It's easier to have no thoughts, like to quiet your mind, to silence all the thinking, the incessant thinking, than it is to do all the positive thinking. So one of the ways to do that is through meditation. And I recommend meditation to so many people. And you can do meditation in so many different ways. I do not think there is a wrong way to do meditation. If you have attempted meditation, you're doing it. You're doing it, and it doesn't have to be the right way. So, you can meditate with silence. You can meditate with music. You can meditate with yoga. Yoga is a meditation. You can also do it through exercise, like running is one of my meditations, hiking. You can do a guided meditation. You can do chanting. Like there's so many different ways to do meditation. But the whole point is being present. And so Eckhart Tolle has his book, The Power of Now, that I always recommend, but there are so many spiritual books that you can read. All of them have the same universal laws in them. So all you have to do is find one that resonates with you and do what it says to do. Like, that's it. The guy I'm dating is reading the 4 Agreements and is really having like epiphanies from the 4 Agreements. It's really a short book, simple book, but if you can apply the 4 Agreements to your life, I really do think you are going to see wonderful shifts in your mindset and the way you interact with people in your world. I think one of the reasons having sort of a positive abundance mindset helps increase your longevity is because you let go of worries and stress. And we know that worries and stress can really impact the body, dis-ease the way you experience negativity in the world. So one of the things you can practice is letting things go, like not holding grudges, not getting upset and angry over what someone else has done, like to you. You think it's a thing to you. You know, in the 4 Agreements, one of them is don't take anything personally. And that's one of the things I live by all the time. And being a psychologist and working with people, understanding the psychology of human nature, you realize people often project like what's inside of them onto you, and it has nothing to do with you. Like, you could be anybody. It has nothing to do with you. Also, I like to give the example of, you know, if someone cuts me off, I'm driving and someone cuts me off, my reaction is, I guess they had someplace to go. Right? Because that's what's inside of me. Inside of me is, I know whatever is happening in your world has nothing to do with me. I do not need to get upset. First of all, why would I be upset? Like, what did it actually do to me? Stop me from doing nothing. It was one more car in front of me on the long line of cars that are in front of me. No big deal. But someone else might get really irate and upset and feel like personally attacked by this stranger who did a thing. The stranger is in their own world. How we react to things is a reflection of our own world and really our inner world, you know, coming out. I think as you practice letting things go and having a positive mindset, understanding that everything in the world is working out for your benefit. You know, the whole world is conspiring to help you, like in The Alchemist, really good book. You can also be kinder to other people. And I think that energy exchange of being kind to other people helps. Like, helps us feel better about ourselves, helps raise our vibration. So we're just less susceptible to like all the things, all the outside things that are coming in. Changing your mindset really starts with awareness, like being aware of the present moment, being aware that you can change the things that you've been doing to be better, to continue to evolve. And I think awareness is the hardest step. Like, once you reach past like, I can do this differently. I can be a better person. I can learn and grow and evolve. I think then, you know, it's just a practice. And then it ends up being like a lifelong practice where you continually have the challenges in life that test you to see, hey, how much have you learned? How much have you learned? And you get to exercise that muscle. And you get stronger, and then people notice, and then you have a glow. And then you can spend some time reflecting on how much you've changed over time, because I do that. I think back to 10 years. 10 years ago, Shareece was so different. When I tell you, Shareece was so different. And now I'm on peace level 10,000. Shareece 2.0. Like, I really love me. I love my life. I love the people who are in my life. It's refreshing. And I think, you know, I used to try to convince people to do things the way I did them, right? You don't have to do that. I've stopped doing that in my life a long time ago. I think, though, what we can do as we grow and evolve is to be a light. Like, one of the best things we can do is what I live by is just exist in this world. Marianne Williamson says, like, as you shine your light, you give other people permission to do the same. And so that is my contribution to this world. It gives me so much satisfaction. I feel so grateful to be able to be in this opportunity where I can just exist, be a demonstration of joy and peace, and be uplifting. Like, what's better? Life is so beautiful. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, share this video with someone you think it may help, and thank you for watching.